You know, they say that only women can multitask, but John, that was impressive. He's got one cell phone, one landline, and he still hit the button. Way to go, John. Now, why you got the cell phone and the landline, I don't want to know, but you did hit the button, so I've got no complaints. Alrighty, this is a very quiet time of year for Broadway and off Broadway for the simple reason that this is award season. So things tend to open, have already opened for the summer or for award season and will open again in September. So the summer is relatively quiet in terms of new stuff. There's Shakespeare in the Park and things of that sort, which I'll tell you about. So let me just do two things right now. First of all, a quick rundown of the Tonys, which happen on Sunday, which are usually, for my money, it's the best of the award shows because it starts on time, it ends on time. You get to see production numbers of people who've been dancing together for a year sometimes. So I absolutely recommend it if you haven't seen it before. It'll also give you some idea, kind of a little taste of what you'd like if you haven't checked out drjoyreviews.com. Okay, best play. Now remember, the Tonys is opposed to the Drama Desk. Drama Desk came out last month, and that's the group on which I vote. And it includes Broadway, off-Broadway, and off-off. Tony's exclusively Broadway, so a little bit more limited perspective. Best play in the room or in the next room or the vibrary to play next fall, Red or Time Stands Still. I think those are four sort of interesting plays. Two of them have closed. I think it's going to be between Red and Next Fall. I like them both a lot. They're very different, hard to compare. My guess is that the Tony will probably go to Next Fall. Partially because so many of the voters on Tony are gay, and it's a gay play. Although I thought, all four of the plays were good. I think that Red and Next Fall are by far and away the two head and shoulders above the other ones. Best musical, American Idiot, Fila, Memphis, $1 Million Quartet. Good category. If the Tony voters were a little younger, I'd say it's probably going to be American Idiot. It's probably going to be Memphis. Memphis is certainly the most mainstream of the plays, and certainly have no complaint with it. $1 Million Quartet is fun, but the little more cohesive Memphis. Best book of a musical, a little more traditional as well. Best book of a musical, Everyday Rapture, Fila, Memphis, $1 Million Quartet. Again, I think it's probably going to be Memphis on that one. Memphis is the most mainstream of the musicals. Certainly no complaints with it. That's not intended as an insult. Revival, Fences, Lend Me a Tenor, Royal Family, View from the Bridge. This is probably one of the stronger categories. Lend Me a Tenor is obviously maybe not so obviously, is a comedy. Fences is got great Denzel in it and Viola Davis. Royal Family is a comedy without music, and View from the Bridge is very serious, Arthur Miller. I don't know. I'd probably View from the Bridge just because Arthur Miller is still viewed as a giant, which he is legitimately so. Liev Schreiber did very well at the Drama Desk. He actually won, and a lot of star power with Scarlett Johansson. So my guess is View from the Bridge. Revival of a musical, Finian's Rainbow, La Cage aux Folles, A Little Night Music, and Ragtime. It will probably go to La Cage. It should go to Ragtime. Not sure about that one. Leading actor in a play, Jude Law in Hamlet, Alfred Molina in Red, Liev Schreiber in View from the Bridge, Christopher Walken, B. Handing in Spokane, Denzel Washington in Fences. The best, strongest category. I would give it to Alfred Molina. The Drama Desk gave it to Liev Schreiber. This one is kind of a toss-up. My guess is it's probably, I don't know. I would give it to Alfred Molina. I think it was certainly I think he's a terrific actor. I love Denzel. I thought Jude Law was terrific as Hamlet. I liked all of them a lot. I just thought that Alfred Molina was just breathtaking. A leading actress in a play, Viola Davis in Fences, Valerie Harper in Looped, Linda Lavin in Collected Stories, Laura Linney in Time Stands Still, Jan Maxwell in Royal Family. Love Jan Maxwell. I think she's terrific. Like really all the ladies, I think this is Viola Davis. She's terrific in it, and she won the Drama Desk, and I think she'll probably win the Tony. Actor in a musical, Kelsey Grammer in La Cage, Sean Hayes in Promise Promises, Douglas Hodge in La Cage, Chad Kimball in Memphis, and Sar Nuguja in Fila. You know what? I would probably give it to Sar. That's not who's going to get it. It's probably going to go to Douglas Hodge in La Cage. It's okay. I just thought the problem about Fila is that the two actors shared, there are two actors who shared the lead, because they're on stage the entire time, screaming, yelling, dancing. If you haven't seen Feel It, it's really worth seeing. Leading actress, and then I think we'll let this go. Kate Baldwin in Finian's Rainbow, Sherry Renee Scott in Everyday Rapture, Montego Glover in Memphis, Christiana Knoll in Ragtime, Catherine Zeta-Jones in Light Music. Drone did something pretty interesting. They gave it to Montego Glover and Catherine Zeta-Jones as a tie. I don't know. Supposedly Sherry Renee Scott had this tied up and didn't. I don't know. This is another tough category. I thought Ragtime was terrific. I thought it was even better the second time than the first. I think probably Montego Glover and maybe Catherine Zeta-Jones. Maybe the Tony will do. I would probably give it to Montego rather than Catherine Zeta-Jones, just because it was a stronger part, which isn't very fair. But all right, so watch the Tonys on Sunday. One other quick point, and then I will go back to you folks. 800-544-7070. You've heard me talk about Town Hall, Broadway by the Year before. They're wrapping up their summer season on Monday, June 14th, which is next Monday, at Town Hall. And they're doing something they've never done before. They're doing the years 1990 to 2010. So those 21 years, and they have 21 different stars who will do the best song of each of those years. I can hardly wait. I mean, this is one of my favorite things to do. The tickets are very affordable. I think they're $45 and $55 as opposed to Broadway, which is, you have to add $100 to that. You can go to Ticketmaster and just ask for Broadway by the Year, all right? Or the townhallnyc.org. So that's Monday, June 14th, and the Tonys are on Sunday, the 13th. Find out more by going to drjoyreviews.com, 800-544-7070. I am the aforementioned Dr. Joy Browne.